And
don't put him in! Oh, that's pretty gross, though. Don't put him in there! Ah! This is so gross!
Now I know Chris's fear.
Fuck that!
Well, I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this
Oh,
house.
we lost the house then. I told the secret.
But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
So I can have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
as many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Why not? Eat up, fatty. Fuck you.
You're needed in the Great Hall at once.
Oh man, I'm gonna run this house.
You're needed.
Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Who the fuck's Mira?
The next character.
I guess we're finding out.
I'm playing as
right
Mira.
now.
Your sister can help us.
I liked his part, but it was
Although
short.
just a handmaiden, she has Margaery Tyrell's favour.
Yes.
And Lady Margaery's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at
You're a
bay.
handmaiden.
If it's presented to her as
Does
it
mean I
should
can
be.
continue to hate Cersei? Yes.
You can actually play.
I can what? Spoiler Billy.
What's in the box?
That's a casket for my future grave. Wow.
Ethan made this for me.
Ethan.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him.
Ethan,
It's a
Asher.
strange place, Essos.
Okay. What happened to Asher?
Send a raven.
It'll let you know.
Press a button.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Margaery has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
No, I'm gonna get sad. Back out of everything.
Gotta read the letter.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
Wonders Made by Man, by
Wonder who
Lomas
it's from.
Longstrider.
Long
A gift from
stride.
Roderick.
Roderick. Ethan.
I hope to see them all someday.
No, Roger got crushed by a horse.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
She really likes to narrate everything she does.
Yeah, just like Lee in The Walking Dead. Lee would do the same thing if you forgot that.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Margaery to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
I don't remember where the show left off, so I'm not sure how to handle trying not to
This is
spoil
before
things
the
for you
wedding.
guys. I know, but I'm talking about my own comments.
Okay.
Where's the door?
No, the door's over here. It's a nice day out. I forgot what she said about it. Oh, just come in. Who the fuck are you?
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Who is he?
He's the coal boy.
He's dirty.
I guess you're figuring.
He deals
it out.
with coal all the time.
Stop looking at me, boy.
Begging your pardon, milady, but are you alright?
Why would
If
you
you
ask?
don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
It's private. I'd rather not say.
Of course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
I don't even know what my problem
Please
is.
hurry if you can. Lady Margaery will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
No, you heard about the news. What's Ramsay Snow being visit?
You work for Lady Margaery?
I did.
Yeah, you were just reading the letter.
Okay, I wasn't paying.
I may be wrong. But it seems like you do.
What?
Talk about Lady Margaery.
Get
Perhaps
out.
you should come back later.
Of course, my lady.
You're a low-born coal boy. Get the fuck out of my room.
Chris has
You invited him in.
To fill the coal. He did it, and now he has to leave.
I didn't know who he was.
I didn't invite him in for small talk. Yes.
Yeah.
Lady Margaery, you're early. I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Thank God the coal boy left. Am I right?
Chris as a lady.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I
You
thought
fuck
of you
'em.
more as a friend
Get out
than
of
as my
there.
handmaiden.
Stupid
A dear
coal
friend,
boy.
in fact. Thank you, my lady. And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own.
Oh my God,
What
you're
you've
such a
suffered
sweet
is beyond
talker.
imagining. You're very kind, my lady. Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together.
She's
You must
so
understand there are
charismatic.
limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. What does she intend to do? She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. What do I say? Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Oh, she's such a sweet talker.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
What you looking at? Get on with it.
Boy.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Shit. Pick opposites.
Good
Who-
luck.
Oh, come on. I don't even need to hear it from you. I got it from Margaery. She's the one with the voice.
Sweet talker.
You're the voice trying to understand.
She said it herself. You may feel one way, but say another thing. Make everyone happy.
There's-
Margaery rules.
She is.
Yes.
You can do this.
Fuck the imp. Get him out of here.
You want to fuck the imp?
You can
Fuck
go.
you, man. Fuck the Lannisters. Fuck the Boltons. Kingsguard.
Ah, Lady Margaery. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester. I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel.
Yeah,
I
fuck
see.
you.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
Fortunately,
I see.
the
and
king's
yet-
name is Stannis
For
Baratheon.
centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Where are the raptors?
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
Shit.
The girl did say her loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Margaery here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Margaery. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Oh, you...
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl. But not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Margaret will remember that. That's what the note told me.
I'll walk you out.
Oh, what are you gonna do? I know what you do to Stark girls.
But I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport.
Did you know?
Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Margaery was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are
Did
a
I hear
brave
the
girl,
word
aren't you?
risk?
I'll consider it.
I'm great at that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join
When I
her for
take
dinner.
risks, lie to
3
everyone,
beautiful
and
bottles
break
of
all my
Dornish
promises,
wine
then I'm
await my
playing the
arrival.
right game.
The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Yeah, Margaery learned that when she trusted me. Cersei thinks, well, I don't know what she really thinks.
You're gonna betray Margaery?
I'm gonna betray everyone and run my house into the
But
ground.
you love Margaery.
I do, though.
I love Margaery. I will be disappointed.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It went well. Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Margaery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way up the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born son.
This is so adorable how far
Sir
back in time
Jaime,
this is taking
I
me.
wouldn't mind tarnishing
Sir
that
Jaime.
white cloak of his. Sarah, what? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour. He is quite handsome and quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps
being a
Lady
girl.
Margaery
Oh.
could make the right introductions. Who knows?
Even though
We
he
might
gets-
meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would
I'm
you
the
marry
king, I
Joffrey
get what
and
I
then
want.
become queen? He does have a certain
Please do that.
look about him, and he's always treated Lady Margaery well. I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the 7 kingdoms.
This girl's an idiot.
I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Naive.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well,
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
Good.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing
That
can be
transition was a little
exhausting
awkward.
sometimes.
Yeah.
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love
The
you.
background's supposed to look like shit.
No, it's just
Do
the
you
art
agree?
style they did it. Because they did
That's-
like a painted like art style. Oh, what did Sarah say? It only
People are
matters-
not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
I don't
You
think a
learn
fork
very
is quite the
quickly.
right analogy.
Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
And if
I
you
do
show your
appreciate
arse
your
to
willingness to
Tyrion, he'll
appease her,
shoot
as
it
difficult
with
as
a
it may have
crossbow.
been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Let's get some help.
Can I ask
What did you
for
say
help?
about Joffrey?
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between
Sarah's
us.
a bitch. I don't
It's
trust her.
about my family.
I trust her.
This sucks. Gotta do whatever Margaery wants. Fuck you, Sarah.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
That's what Margaery likes to hear.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Margaery, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Don't tell Sarah. Damn you, Billy, wanna be like you.
Yeah, that's how you do transition.
Yeah, finally. Back to Big Mac. Here we go. What's his name?
You have like a million nicknames.
Garrett. This guy can't have a good situation. I'm literally playing the man whose life is fucked.
Gerard.
7 hours.
And then his horse leaves. I'm gonna start liking this guy just because everything sucks.
This world sucks a bit, but he's getting flayed.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Killed him.
Shit! I already killed that man.
Yeah, the screen will go
Not my
red
best work,
if you look for too long,
unfortunately.
so you want
I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy.
Oh,
with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning
to...
cat.
Get yourself caught.
I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen.
It's raining. It could have been anything.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
The horse is gonna come by. My stupid ran away dumb horse.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Ah, the noise came from behind that tree, so go look in front of that tree and turn around. Good thing I didn't run, alright?
I did the same. I stayed still. I was just like, no, run's gonna get me fucking caught.
It's gonna get me flayed.
Yeah, and I was like, Ramsay Snow's terrifying.
Eat the dead guy. You have no supplies. I'm out of supplies.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't give you
There's
like a
fresh
sword or
meat.
something to, you know?
It might have been on my horse. I wouldn't carry my sword in my pocket.
No, I mean like have a sword on the horse. I didn't see it.
Bloody hell.
Oh. What did you expect to see?